Imagine owning a nuclear battery that could last up to 28,000 years. Yes, you heard that right. One of mankind's most remarkable achievements is the development of devices that store energy and convert it into electricity. You know them as batteries. Nowadays, batteries have so many shapes and forms. They have become essential to us as we use them to power many things like phones, remotes, and even electric vehicles. But everyday batteries have a short life and can be depleted and totally consumed within a few years. Nuclear batteries, on the other hand, could last up to 28,000 years. This is according to a California-based startup called NDB. But how does a nuclear battery operate? A nuclear battery, also called an atomic battery, generates electricity from nuclear energy. Unlike nuclear reactors, nuclear batteries do not use a chain reaction to generate electricity. Instead, they use the energy produced from the decay of a radioactive isotope. The advantage of nuclear batteries is their long lifespan with minimal external maintenance. They can also generate electricity in remote locations where the usual power sources do not exist. Nuclear batteries could also power many of humanity's future space missions. These batteries are lightweight and unaffected by radiation belts in space, which makes them ideal for space missions lasting several years, such as launching and powering probes or rovers. In fact, this has already happened. Nuclear batteries have been launched in the Cassini mission to Saturn and the Galileo mission to Jupiter. The radioisotope that NASA uses in their nuclear batteries is plutonium-238, which is a type of plutonium that has a half-life of 88 years and is not used in nuclear weapons or as fuel for nuclear reactors. Instead, it was found to be a very dependable and safe heat source on a dozen US space missions over the past 50 years. It not only serves to generate electricity to power the spacecraft, but the heat generated by the radioactive decay fuels radioisotope heater units which warm the instruments aboard the spacecraft. Keeping electronics and instruments warm is essential in the extreme climates of space, since most electronic equipment can only operate within a narrow temperature range. As for the atomic batteries that could last up to 28,000 years, the founders of the startup are also using radioactive isotopes used in nuclear reactors. The battery's radioactive core is protected by multiple layers of synthetic diamond, which is one of the hardest materials to damage or break. The energy is absorbed in the diamond through inelastic scattering, which is used to generate electricity. The battery can be used to power devices and machines of any size, from aircraft and rockets to electric vehicles and smartphones. According to the company's founders, the nanodiamond battery could slow down the negative impact of climate change because it's an emission-free source of energy that lasts thousands of years. But despite their many advantages, nuclear batteries are not as commonly produced as traditional batteries. This is because they are very expensive to make, and the isotopes used in these batteries are in short supply. These batteries are also a cause of concern to public health due to their radioactive nature. According to experts, when nuclear batteries run out of power, they start to decay and eventually become nuclear waste. If not disposed of properly, the radiation emitted from these batteries could cause adverse health effects. So, what do you think about nuclear batteries? Would you use one? Share your thoughts in the comment section.